Check, check. Can you guys hear my voice? Okay. Hopefully you can. Let me pop this chat out real quick. Check, check. Can you guys hear my voice? Okay. Hopefully you can. What's up, everybody? Two-time crypto winner. What up? What up? All right, we're doing this one old school. Let's see if I could piece this thing together. I want to like set up all the software and all that stuff. Let's see what happens. Martin Ranger, what's going on? All right. How's that? Is that decent? Can we make that work? Look like it. I think that's kind of okay. Margaret Ranger said, Eagles or Patriots. Let's just say I'm not a fan of Tom Brady or Bill Belichick, but that shouldn't stand as a surprise to anybody. Bam. All right. That's not bad. We can rock with that. Oh. So how y'all doing? How y'all doing? It hasn't been a year yet. It's only been like 6 months, maybe. I didn't start doing videos until the end of May. So 9 months, about 9 months. Norway, what's going on? I did. I went down to Youssef the Barber, down on the south side of Atlanta. Tightened me up real nice. Go ahead and put this in our Facebook group, and then we'll go ahead and get this thing started. Winter is here. Winter has arrived, right? right. So this is going to be our contest right there. Something Facebook group right there. If you want to win, let's see what else. That looks pretty decent though. I'm just gonna yeah, I'll give you guys a few minutes. I'll tell you what, we'll do our winner at the end of the video. I'll just go ahead and do the intro. I ain't really got no agenda, you know. I just came on to kick it with y'all. It's been a while. So what we'll do is I'll just do my intro and you know, we'll just hang out. Got no crystals on. Oh well, I can ride with it. I got one. I guess that's good enough for the time of year. I don't like to do shows without my protection. Got a lot of haters out there. I got this one. Hold them off of me. That's right. It's about that time. Live from the USA, helping you get paid every day. This is the boss of Bitcoin, the Cristo of crypto. It's your boy BK, and if you don't like me, you must not like money. Thank you for joining me, everybody. February 2nd, you can see it's just a kickback chill session. Nothing too fancy going on. I'm gonna save my my $2,000 suit for tomorrow. Roll out my cufflinks one time when I get my State of the Union. You know, so look forward to that tomorrow. Tonight, you know, it's Friday night. I ain't want to get dressed up and dialed up. My girl was like, you gonna wear your suit? I'm like, I didn't do it. So, you know, I think it's a big opportunity for everybody to, you know, first of all, take a minute to enjoy the transition in itself, right? Anything worth having is worth working for, you know, and anything worth working for is worth keeping. So I don't think you want to be the person that willingly gives away probably one of the most valuable pieces of technology for a few pennies on the dollar. That's what it's at right now, below 10,000. That's pennies on the dollar. You don't want to do that. You know, and if you do, you know, it's somebody out there that'll take it from you, right? That's all a market is. It's buyers and sellers. Right now, because the banks have all the money, the institutions have all the money, what they're doing, you guys, I don't know if you're aware of it, they're buying the bottom, right? When will they buy the bottom? Whenever they decide to flip the switch from sell to buy, right? They're literally buying the bottom. So if you're one of the people, you know, that's selling right now, I guarantee you will not be one of the people that's buying back at these prices, because the minute they hit the switch, we'll be up 2 or 3 times inside of 10 days, and you won't know what happened. You won't be able to ride that train, right? Remember, we buy in the red and we sell in the green. One of the biggest things. It's a hard lesson to learn, but once you know you pay the cost of admission a few times, then you finally get it right. Buy in the red, sell in the green. We're not in the green right now. Should have sold 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure I made a couple videos. Where was y'all at? If we go back to the library, look at calm before the storm. I told y'all 3 or 4 times in December. This is the calm before the storm. Go back and look at the thumbnail. Little girl sitting on the picnic table. Sky's getting dark over there. I even brought out Elmo. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what else I could do. I brought out Elmo from Sesame Street. You know what I'm saying? We got Big Bird over there in the corner. You know, I got Frank back. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just need to, like, hey, you know. Put it this way. I told y'all a while ago, like, you know, I made a lot of money. I lost a lot of money. But by losing money, you learn how not to lose money. So if this is your first time tuning in, You know, congratulations, baby. You are now rocking with the best. My name is BK. By now, you know me as the crypto trader, and I am the boss of these charts, as you will soon find out. Every day I grace this microphone with my voice is another day. You get to profit as a result, and today is no exception. What we're gonna do, this is a kickback chill session. I just queued it up right now. We only got about 100 people rocking out with me. I'm gonna give you guys, everybody on the air, rocking out with me. You have a chance to win. I'm gonna do our free Bitcoin winner a little bit later in the show. Normally I'll do it as soon as we come on. You know, today I'll do it towards the end. So all you need to do is jump in our Facebook group right there, #1 Bitcoin group in the world, and share this post. This is the post right here. Cryptocurrency and Bitcoin Q&A with BK. Click share, bam, you know, and then we'll come back before we end this video, you know, to pick a couple winners, right? I know it's some blood in the streets, you know, so I give away some money on my pocket just to make the pain a little less. Give people, you know, aspirin or something, you know. Plus, at the end of the day, like, you gotta think about. I had a really good call with my mods earlier, you know, and it's like you got to think about what are you doing this for, right? And I told you yesterday, like, if you're doing it for dollars, you know, if you value dollars, then you're probably pretty stressed out right now, right? I don't know why you would want dollars though. How's that worked out for you so far? More than likely, if dollars have been good for you, you're probably not watching this channel right now. This channel is for the people that have been broken by a broken system. So I don't care about dollars. I could care less about dollars. In fact, I get excited when Bitcoin drops this low because I know it's not that hard for me to get the next one and the next one and the next one, you know, from the market who literally giving them away pennies on the dollar right now. So I think that's one of the opportunities, guys. You really have to understand the opportunity at hand, right? If you were going to be a millionaire on the dollar system, which has been around for a few hundred years now, if they were going to make you a millionaire by holding their little green pieces of paper with all them, you know, circle jerk boys on it, you'd already be rich. There's a handful of them, you know, work their way to the top of that pyramid. Guess what? You ain't one. You know, welcome to reality. Dollar sucks. I value BTC because USD ain't done nothing for me. So I'm gonna try my luck on the blockchain. That's what we got. You know. So this is the situation, guys. If you want to ask a question, just do me a favor. Type it in all caps. That way, you know, I can just jump in the chat and scroll through, and when a question jumps out, you know, if it's, you know, not crazy talk, then I'll respond to it. You know, remember we have an audience of a global market, so I try to be respectable, just be courteous and respectable, you know, to everybody. That's one of the big things, you know, I go for. So I realize that a lot of people are somewhat emotional, you know, with their money. And so that's one of the things I wanted to try to do today is just come, you know, speak a little bit of calmness, you know, speak to your inner, wait, what we got to say? I wanted to speak to your intellect so you can begin to understand the situation at hand. Shout out to my man, Savon Beaumont. You know what I'm saying? We gotta understand this situation, guys. This is a lot bigger than, you know, $12,000 or $8,000 or $7,000. It's much more going on behind the scenes. You know, there's gonna be people just the same as when Bitcoin crossed 1,800, 2,100, 2,200. You know, people were saying, "Oh, it's too high. Oh, it's going to go down 2,800. Oh no, it's going back down to 25." What happened? Everybody on this chat wish they could go buy Bitcoin for $3 grand right now. You know, so once we bounce off this little level right here, we're going to go back up and we're not looking back. This is a buying opportunity, right? So if you got some extra fiat papers in your dresser, you know, you got some pennies under the couch. Y'all ever do that? I remember going on my grandma's house. She used to just have these big jars of pennies on the bookshelf. Was that just me? Y'all ain't had no grandma that collect pennies. So here we go. I'm not doing any charts right now. This is more so a casual conversation. I'm not doing specific charts on specific coins. I do those 5, 6, 7 days a week. Today's not one of them, you know? I guess let me ask you guys this. How do you all feel with regards to the correction, right? Do you feel that we as a community were prepared for it? Do you feel like it snuck up on us? Do you feel like it's any content or videos I could have done, you know, information I could have shared to better prepare you guys? You know, because this is my first time going around doing this stuff. I'm, you know, not a YouTube expert by any means. You know, I got a nice little degree, know how to do some digital marketing. That's about it. You know, this stuff is new to me. So how do you feel? You know, is there anything I can do better, I guess, to, you know, better perform, prepare and inform our community? You can't even see the flower of life. Hold on, I'm tripping. There we go. That's better. There we go. I get that life source in there. Much better. After the one question we have is, after the Facebook ban, will you be picking up on Steam it more? As far as I know, Facebook didn't ban me. I'm still doing pretty well on Facebook. We got 20,000 people in our group, you know, and I post on there every day. This is a group. This is, you know, I think people get confused when, you know, when you ask a business to do their service, they have the right to say no. They're trying to say, Facebook basically said, no, we will not take money from people who advertise on Bitcoin topics. Now, if that's legal, if it violates the Second Amendment, you know, I'm sure they paid enough lawyers to argue their side to it. I don't give them $1. In fact, they should be paying me for keeping 20,000 people active on there. So as far as I know, I'm good with Facebook. If anything, I'm at a surplus from the money they owe me just in daily participation. Because I guarantee you, it ain't too many groups out there with 20,000 plus people, you know, coming in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times a day. Now, how long that stays on Facebook is a question yet in itself. But as far as them banning me, no, that never happened. Juan Carlos, what's up, Mr. 305? Ah, man, Tanner Toby, what the hell? Come on, dude, I didn't ban you. Hold on, I'm gonna go through this process right now. Somebody, do me a favor. We gotta get this taken care of. I can't deal with this. I'm gonna take care of that on this screen. If we got any YouTubers out there, like back in the day, they used to have something to where I could just right-click somebody's name like this. These slides, I ain't gonna do it to you. But I could just right-click their name and put ban, right? Block. I can't even do that anymore. When did that happen? Right? Y'all see that? Report. Now I gotta report somebody and who, to Sophia, and let Sophia about decide? Like, that don't even make no sense. Oh, but you know what? Hey, do me a favor. The next time he does it, don't delete it. There we go. Yeah. Don't delete it and you fish. See, look, that, like, why is this? This guy. Like, what are you doing, dude? Like that's a thumbs down for YouTube. Like this doesn't even make any sense. All right. But what I could do, I got them blocked on my page. I don't understand. See, this is a problem. This is a damn problem. If I got this dude blocked, look at this. He's blocked on my page. Why is he in my chat right now, spamming my video? It just doesn't make any sense. What I'm supposed to report him? Violent threats, cyberbullying. Which one do the bobbleheads talk about most? Child endangerment? What do I click? Like, this is ridiculous. Well, and you fix me, Daddy. That sounds like it's child endangerment. You know, it does. HT. Sometimes I just like talking crazy in the chat box, make sure somebody actually read it. There we go. They'll investigate it. What the hell? This is stuff I do. And it's like you can never actually talk to a real person. You know what I'm saying? I can't call 1-800-YouTube and be like, hey, YouTube, you got this situation over here. That don't exist no more. Oh, boy. Yeah, someone said the coordinated FUD legitimizes the market. Right, exactly. When you have like, and that's really what it is. It's like a targeted, assassination attempt, except they can never kill Bitcoin because you can't kill an idea. Bitcoin is a prototype. It's a protocol. It's a design, a build out, and if for whatever reason they pulled the rug under it completely and it fell down to zero, they would have 10 more Bitcoins tomorrow, just like the Pirate Bay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they can shut down piratebay.com, but what about piratebay.cc? What about piratebay.io? What about piratebay.rr? And so a lot of times it's better just to let one live so 10 don't become reborn, And at that point it's game theory, but just simply because the bobbleheads on TV are, spending so much money discrediting it now, when 2 months ago they were gassing it up. Why were they gassing it up? Because they were buying it, and they wanted y'all to come in on Christmas break and buy it at 19,000 so they could dump it right back to you. You know what I'm saying? They were buying it at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,000. Making all their money on the way up. Dump it to you day after Christmas on the way back down. long and shorts on TradingView. I don't review long and shorts because if you're betting on margin, long and short implies that you're betting on margin. Betting on margin implies that you don't have the cash or the liquidity to own the asset outright, which is basically like walking into a casino, sitting next to the owner of the casino. He got all the money sitting next to him, and he know the dealer. He paying the dealer. Banks keep these exchanges in business, not vice versa. And playing cards heads up against the owner of the casino with the dealer and all the money in the house on his side. It's not a good situation. It's like playing Russian roulette. If your object, if you think you're gonna get rich by shorting or longing a crypto market when all the banks see the inside of the exchanges and know exactly which way to pull a switch to flood the market either way they want to flood it, and that's a lost effort. Good luck with that. I don't talk about longs and shorts because I don't like keeping the banks in business. Flat out. If you never need to be lent any money, they go out of business overnight. Long and short implies you don't have the money to be trading. That's not what the blockchain is for. That's what they're trying to do. That's why it's so easy to go do it on Poloniex, because it's a circle jerk boy exchange, right? They make it real easy to get that money back to them. Don't do it. Don't do it. Somebody want to do a meetup in SF? We just put a group down, put a post through on the boards, and then we'll approve it. And then that way, if people are in SF and want to get together, that would definitely be something. I think that would be pretty cool. But yeah, just put a post through on the board. What else we got? Any other questions? Oh, here we go. What are the best videos to watch to learn how to chart like a boss newbie? That's a great question. You know why that's a great question? Because I got a great answer. This is all you got to do, buddy. Check it out. Check it out. That's all you got to do. I made this playlist, right? That's a link right there for you. I made this playlist called Chart Like a Boss, right? Where you just go. Actually, I'm pretty sure, hold up. I'm pretty sure you can just type this thing on Google. Chart like a boss. So Google.com, so y'all get the full effect. Bam! Bam! What? There we go. Updated 3 days ago. 24 videos, 25,000 views. Bam! That's all you got to do. Type it in on Google. Chart like a boss. There you go. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. That's my gift to you. That's my gift to you. What's that? I don't know what that is. When are the whales coming in? Probably the end of the first week in February. That's when they'll start to buy the bottom. Between February 9th and February 11th, they'll start to buy the bottom. So that's middle of the second week. And then by February 20th, we'll be turned back on. We'll be going back into, we won't be going down as fast as we were. We should have been bottomed out and probably back, going up again if China's buying. If China's not buying, then, this might be a bad season, but I think China's buying. I don't think China's out of it yet. For everybody that don't know, this is my page on TradingView. Let me put this link. I always have a link to this page in the description as well. A lot of the videos we do, I post a chart on there. One of the guys was talking about this one earlier today. I made this thing back January 22nd, talking about we could go as low as 4,500, but chances are we will bounce somewhere north of 7,500. You know, and when I made this video, we was $10,800. What happened? Right on time, never on schedule, but always on time. Right. So we're just probably going to keep going down, probably have another big sell-off here the next 2 days. That'll take us right down there. And then probably 2 or 3 days later, we'll start to bottom out to where February 10th to February 12th, I think we'll start our ride up. Someone said, do you feel like Chinese New Year has an effect? That would be February 16th. Yes, I do. That's what I'm betting on. I'm betting that China comes back with their pockets full of that yen. Yuan, yen, yuan, yuan. And they go by the bottom. But because it's an institutional thing, some of them will start jumping the gun, right? Some of them will come in like 2 or 3 days before Chinese New Year. Some of them don't want to wait. Some of them are buying this right now, you know, because they know once the masses come in, it's going up altogether. So, yeah. And just like I said before, all they're doing right now by shorting it, by basically dumping it, all they're doing is kicking scared investors, scared individuals out. I'm not scared. I'm not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But if you scared money don't make none, you're giving it back to them, and you won't see these prices again. Guarantee it. Someone said, are we buying in today or just waiting? I am waiting. It's 83. What is it right now? 85? Yeah, 83.05 right now. I'm waiting because this last drop was pretty big. I'm just going to load this chart up real quick. Hold up. Yeah, I think we're going to go down and test 6,500. We're going down to 75 for sure. We may drop as low as 65, 62. Somewhere right there, 62. I think that's the sweet spot right there for this chart. That's like the turnaround. And that's at 62. I don't see it dropping much lower than that, because that's a 45% drop off of all of this energy. So if we just, let me get these Fibonacci's out of here. Fibonacci's are so clean now. No, that's square. If we there we go. All right. What I'm going to do is we just focus on this square right here real quick. Basically, this moment in time where we like bottomed out and still rode it clean, that's a pretty decent amount of time, right? That's almost 2-4 weeks. I mean, Shai told me how to do this, like shift click. Look at that. Hold on, let me show you what that is. All right, so if we go from like the time we hit the bottom to the time we fell through that bottom, that was 2 weeks, 13 days, right? That's a long time for the market to be in deliberation on a certain price. And so if we take that price level right around 10.8, right, to the point to where this is, that's about a 38% correction. That's what you look for with, and that's like that's a harmonic Fibonacci level, 38.2, 382. So I think that has a good chance of holding as our floor. I don't think we will drop much lower if we even go that low. I'm not saying we're going to go that low. I have us catching right there at 7,600, but because we dropped so quick, so fast, we could keep going down to 62, 63, but I don't see us dropping much lower because we have so much energy up here, right? It's like a oscillation sometimes. Like if you lose some up here, you gain it down there, then it has to like balance out, right? And so because we had so much up there, then this little magic point down here kind of becomes our floor for now. But if we spend some time down here, then we could easily, you know, do something like that. But I think that's just going to be a dip, one candle, one single wick like this, like beep, just dip his toe in the water and bam, suck it right back up. I hope that makes sense. $52, yeah. Hey, if you feel it at 52, you know what I'm saying? Send me a nice little tip. I appreciate that. Yeah, 52, 62, 62, not 52, 62.73. That's it right there. 6273. Yeah, 62, not 52. 62 at 52, don't you be mad at me. Won't you mad at me? Someone said, do you recommend using profit to fund living expenses? If so, what's the best way to do that? You can. One of the theoretical principles of wealth accumulation is principal reinvestment. Basically, what this is a strategy to where you never touch the principal. You only use the interest. This has to do with like theoretical stuff. So this is compound interest, right? To where what you're talking about, using profit to fund living expenses. So your living expenses could be like over here somewhere. Say you need like 600, you know, say round number, like $1,000 a month living expenses, right? Your crypto money is over here. So say you have $1,000 a month in crypto right now, or you have $1,000 as principal in crypto right now. Then you have this little part of the formula to where that tells you how much you're making per unit time. And say you were making like 10% a month, right? In order for you to offset this number, you would need to have a large enough principal to where you never have to touch the principal. So for example, if your amount that you need per month is $1,000 and you make 10% a month in profit, then your principal, the amount, the money pot you have in crypto would need to be, I believe, $10,000, right? Because it's just 10% of that, right? And so, yes, you can do it, but you don't want to compromise yourself to where you're robbing yourself, if that makes sense. Like it's like a racehorse, right? If you got a racehorse that, you know, is your bread and butter, and you know, anytime you put that horse on the track, you go win, then you don't want to go, you know, not giving the horse the right diet, not paying for the horse to survive. You know what I'm saying? Different things like that. So it's like, if you have a good situation, you don't want to mess it up just by living, because you're going to live anyway. You done lived already. You know what I'm saying? Bills go get paid, even if they don't get paid. This whole Ponzi scheme of dollar system ain't going to last too much longer anyway. So You know, everybody worried about paying taxes and doing all this craziness. You know, you're basically giving the money away. If you want to count up every penny, you know, that Wells Fargo paid in taxes, that GE paid in taxes, that Bob King bobblehead on TV paid in taxes, chances are it's close to zero. Why is this? Corporations, as far as natural accounting is concerned, have all the power. They have all the privileges. People don't. This is a conversation for another day, but maybe more people need to be CEOs. Get a lot more tax incentives when you do. I'll give you a hint. This beautiful thing called Google. Let's check this out. How to make 100K and pay no taxes. Oh, wow. Oh my God. What? What? No. Someone figured it out? Oh my God. There you go. There you go. And if you ain't making 100 grand, then your job is that much easier. So there you go. Bam. Just like that. If anybody interested in the chat, I copy and paste it. Boom. If you want to voluntarily give your money away, you know, to a broken, desperate Uncle Sam asking for a handout on the blockchain, then go ahead and do it. Or, you know, just click a couple of these links over here from my man Financial Samurai. You know what I'm saying? And slice through all that nonsense. Shout out to Financial Samurai. Hey, that bass guitar, that might be a good call right there, you know? Yvonne said, what's one of your favorite places you have traveled to? That's a good question. I'm gonna call Cola in here, see if she want to answer too. She looking crazy though. It's Friday night. She think if she ain't looking like Black Barbie doll, Black Malibu Barbie, then she don't want to be on camera. I don't care. I don't care. I will jump on this thing. You know what I'm saying? Any time of the day, 2 in the morning, crusting my eyes. I don't care. She gotta be Miss Malibu Barbie. I was trying to find pictures. I was like, what am I doing? What am I talking about? I was trying to find pictures. Let's see. My favorite place was Brazil. I went to Rio de Janeiro for the Olympics. I should have some pictures on here. And it was incredible. It really was. I bought some tickets to the Olympics. Me and Nicole went out there, and we were in Lapa for about a week. Saw the arches, the Lapa steps. That's where, if you don't know, like that's where the Snoop Dogg for real, beautiful, where they did that video. He was just like sitting on the steps. It was really cool. Beautiful city. And then I just got back from Colombia. That was pretty cool. There's a few nice places in America too. Sedona, Arizona is very nice. Miami Beach, it's pretty cool. South Beach, shout out to Mr. 305. You know, I like to go to South Beach sometimes and just, even though they're tearing it down, South Beach used to be really cool. I don't know what it's going to be after they bring it back. I'm trying to find pictures. Let me see what we got over here. So yeah, this was when we went to Rio. We met this Russian guy. He's like the best wrestler in the world, apparently. We were like out at dinner, and then Nicole went up to him, you know, and I was like, can she take a picture with you? He had literally just won that gold medal. And and then he went up to take a picture and he put it on her. And like all the Russian guys were like, new world champion. And so that was pretty cool. It was like just getting out of the country. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think if more people just got, you know, 1 week, you know, and just went somewhere that you've never been and they speak a language you don't speak, you'll realize how much we're all alike and how, you know, we're not separated and isolated Like, we are one people. We just, you know, oftentimes we're just too broke to understand that. We're just trying to figure out how the next month's rent go get paid. So let me see what else we got over here. Albums. Oh, I got some albums. So what else? What else was nice? Did I do any check-ins? Oh, here we go. Madison, Wisconsin. Shout out to Madtown. I've been there a couple times. Got my degree, first degree from Madison. San Fran's not bad either. I lived in San Fran for a while. Daly City. Bought my car out there, right there in Daly City, 88 Hillside. You know, so San Fran was pretty cool. Miami's not bad. I like Chicago a lot. It's just too cold. Can't do it. Can't do it. I'm not a big fan of New York. I think it's too dirty. I think it's, you know, too big, and the people are not very considerate. I think everybody in New York is rushing around like a hamster wheel, running 100 miles an hour, not going nowhere. You know, you could make 120,000 living downtown Manhattan and still be broke. How do that even work? You know what I'm saying? 100 grand. Hold up. 100 grand ain't nothing in New York. So, you know, for that reason and many others, I'm not a big fan of NYC. But yeah, prettiest place I've been. Rio. Oh, and then the beach in Bahamas. There was a beach that we went to on this cruise. The cruise was horrible, but this one beach was beautiful. It was like a real beach, not a fake beach. If you book a cruise with Carnival, they might take you to this fake beach. I was so mad. I was so mad when they got us there. It was like a fake beach that they had made up, just ripping us off. But they took us to a real beach like the day before, and that was like nice. That was real nice. I'll try to find some of these pictures. That way you ain't got to like look at all my Facebook stuff. But yeah, thank you for that question. That was a good question. Let's see what else we got. Is there a way to withdraw cryptos into fiat without being taxed as an income? I was thinking bank accounts in tax-free countries. That is possible. That may be possible. That may be possible. I believe you have a self-directed IRA and you have a business, and you assign the business as the custodian or the manager of the IRA, and all of the money that you put into Bitcoin comes out of the business bank account, then the growth on that money is tax-free gain. No capital gains tax, because it's on behalf of your IRA. i.e., we need more CEOs. Businesses have a lot of privileges. People don't. And Margaret Ranger said a trust too. So yeah, I think you can probably set that up too. I think those are big though. How much is there a minimum you need for a trust? Are there any other indicators I use in TradingView? Let's see. Sometimes I use the RSI just to show me. RSI is like the relative strength index. Let's see. I don't know. This isn't my chart. So I use the RSI just to see like what it did previously at that relative level and versus where it's at now. That's usually a good gauge. I used to use like a lot of tools. I don't really do it anymore, to be honest. Like when I draw a chart, I'm drawing it like right there with you guys. So I'm literally just using the movement averages to forecast the next momentum in the next direction. But the RSI is decent. I know one of our guys, one of the mods, Big Shypedia, he knows how to integrate the Ikamubu cloud with what we do with the method, and he said it works great because like our method is good at looking backwards and the cloud is good at looking forwards. So you can kind of see like both sides of the same puzzle. So that's pretty cool. Other than that, you know, everything just basically does something a little bit different. It's like, you know, if you wanted to, I used to have, here we go. It's like if you got an object, right? This is one of those clear quartz crystals. Like my method looks at the object from this angle. Elliott waves looks at the object from this angle. Ikamubu cloud looks at the object from this angle. But it's like, it's all the same object. Object doesn't change, you know. All you're doing is changing, literally changing the light that passes through it. So it's like that information you receive is slightly different, but information's already there. So information doesn't change. It's just your view of the information is what changes. While Bitcoin is dropping, where should our fiat be going? Should we wait to buy in at a lower price, or should we just keep dumping money in? It's a very good question. While Bitcoin is dropping, you always need to preface what your window is. How long do you plan on being in the market? If you plan on being in the market for 2 weeks, then yeah, Bitcoin is dropping. You're right. Might not make money in 2 weeks. You know? So that's a major thing. I say, to be honest, you really shouldn't even look at ever selling Bitcoin, at least for the next 2 years. This is why. Let's go to a chart. And we already know what the 343 looks like. This is our standard, you know, trading chart. That's what we use right there, right? Even for 6 months, you know, this thing was pretty decent. We hit a little glitch in the road right there. That looks pretty bad. Yes, it does. But what happens when we go to a 3-day? It's not as bad, especially, you know, and you also have to base it on your relative position. If you bought in somewhere down there, then yeah, that drop hurt you, but it's not that bad. You know what I'm saying? As long if you bought in below 3,000, then it's not that bad, right? And so let's actually do this. I haven't done this before. Let's develop like a psychographic profile of these different levels, because different people got in at different times, and so they value different things, right? A lot of people got in right there. Bitcoin 2,500, right? BTC 2,500. I'll just put these little prices on this thing. And we actually did this one time too, on like, I think it was a Mona chart where like I was telling you, like if you got in at this level, expect this, boom, boom, boom. And a lot of people got in right around there. We'll just say Bitcoin 5,000. 5,000. Yeah. Let's say BTC 5,000. Right? Man, even still, look at that. You see how it just naturally kind of follows these 2,500 level. We have 7,500. And a lot of people just sold that Bitcoin 10K. How did we know that was going to happen? And even still on top of that, a lot of people sold at Bitcoin 15K. Oh man, some people. Hopefully you weren't that guy. I bought that 20,000. I shouldn't be that. I'm sorry. Hopefully that wasn't you. I'm gonna assume that was none of us. We smarter than that. We've been in Bitcoin for a while. Hopefully. So let's do this. This is our psychographic profile, right? So 12.5 was a negative for us. That's a negative energy number, right? I'll keep the text white as it pops off. 10,000 was a negative. People sold 10,000, right? So we put that as another red line, right? What happened at 2,500? People bought that real quick, right? It was there for a while, but again, it never came back down. So that's like a confirmation. That's good. What happened at 5,000? Same thing. It was there for a while, broke through, never came back. What happened at 7,500? Same thing. Hit the ceiling, bounced down, broke through, never came back. So just based off that alone, I feel pretty confident saying that 7,500, and this is just generalization, 7,500 should be a pretty good floor, because once this line over here comes all the way down and touches 75, then not only do you have the people that lost up here looking at it like, oh, well, you know, I might as well put a little bit in now. I'm double down. That's what they call it in base, double down. But then you got these people over here looking at it who may have rolled it all the way up and rolled it right back down, and now they're at even money. Once you get at even money, then you start to think, you're like, oh, should I put some more money down, double my investment, or should I take money off? But just that interchange in itself, just that ching, 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 just the volume gives the market liquidity. It gives the market verification that that's a good price, you know, at least for the exchanges to happen. And with Bitcoin, the more time it spends at any given price, i.e. 2,500, the more time it spends at that price level, the more confident the market gets with that price level, the more likely it's going to be able to move higher, right? That's why when the drops happen, they drop quick. Panic selling, panic. Red bell, ding, 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 ding. Red bell, sound the alarm, you know? But when Bitcoin is just sitting quiet, you know, riding in the shadows, what happened next? Bang, 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 bam! Same thing, right? So that's what we should expect. Somewhere around here is the flat line to finally get buyers and sellers, right? To come together at some type of mutual decision. And then guess what? That's what we got coming behind us. Then we got the 231 coming on a daily, which is ultimately going to give us a final buffer. That's going to be good. That's your chart for the day. I didn't think I was going to do one. There you go. What a big shot. So yeah, Shai is one of our mods. Do you got a channel yet? Do you have videos yet? Maybe not. Not yet. Oh, you got the group. I was telling them about the Ikamuku cloud and how you use it to look forward with the boss method. It's pretty cool. Noob. Let's see. If we do drop for a year or more, will there still be trading opportunities? Absolutely. It's always more money to be made. This is what I say every day. If the market, and this is all you got to look at it, you guys. If the market doesn't value Bitcoin, which right now it doesn't, that's fine. Cool. What do they value? Let's look at this one. That looks pretty good. You know, you don't have to, like, it's always money to be made, you know? It's literally this easy. White over blue. You know what to do. Bam! Come on. We've been doing this for how long? Right? So it's always money to be made. All you need to do is put your money where the market is buying it, right? And they will literally buy you out. Ethereum, amazing coin, right? Has been beating Bitcoin for about 3 months now. 3 months? How long is that? Child, look at this. You taught me this method. Bam! How long is this? How long is it? Oh, no. What is it? Shift click, right click. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Ethereum has been beating Bitcoin. Yeah, like 51 days. Something crazy. There we go. 41 days. Right? Under 32%. That's all you got to look for. Is just look for the money has to flow somewhere. Money is a currency, right? It's a current. It flows, right? It doesn't just stop, evaporate, disappear. Don't listen to fucking Al Gore, right? Water can't just disappear. Money can't just disappear. It's got to go somewhere, right? And apparently, it's been going into Ethereum for about 39 days right now. So instead of pulling your money and running back to the dollar, look for other buying opportunities. This easily can be one. I think that's good. Yeah, I think we talked about a lot. Let's go ahead and pick a winner in our Facebook group. Again, I'm tomorrow morning. I'm going to be jumping on earlier in the day and doing like a nice, crypto State of the Union. I have my bullet points and my teleprompter, and my corporate backed hedge funds. They gonna be behind me. The puppet masters. They'll be on top of the screen pulling the strings, and I have a nice teleprompter with my flag on my lapel. Bitcoin flag. This is why I don't watch TV. I can't watch TV anymore. I just look at it and disgust. I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious? Then you split the room up, so you have all the Bitcoin people over here, all the Bitcoin cash people over here, and then Ethereum, the Russians, they'll be trying to hack it. That's funny. That's funny. That's pretty funny. It's all a comedy, you guys. The more you realize it's all a comedy, the less you actually become connected to it. Is there a way to contact your team to offer help or volunteerism? I don't really have a team, man. This is the team right here. It's called the #1 Bitcoin group in the world. You know what I'm saying? This is the team. So I don't have a team. Like, it ain't me. This is the team. This is the fam right here. So let's go ahead and pick a winner. I'll pick 2 people. What's the date? 2. Let's do it from the top. 2. That's 4. So we'll pick 2 and 4. Paolo. Bam. Paolo and David. Hit me up, guys. Send me your Bitcoin wallet. I will send you a couple bucks as a token of my appreciation. If you're in the chat right now, do me a favor, shout your country out. I'm coming back in 30 seconds to show you guys some love. If you are just now tuning in, where you been? We've been making money. Where the hell you been? #1 Bitcoin group in the world, Facebook, 20,000 subscribers, 20,000 community members. boss of Bitcoin.com. I tell you what, if you are stressed out in the market right now, this might be, you know, your prescription. You know what I'm saying, for pain medication. I tell you what, ain't nothing felt better than making money. You know what I'm saying? Especially when everybody else crying and yelling and screaming and kicking and crying. I look at my account and I say, you know, I'm still pretty good. You know? This is how you get there. This is how you get there. Y'all know about the Facebook group. Cryptopolis report is holding up right now. 10 coins that will change the future. We just talked about Bitcoin being one of the long-term money trains that you can jump on, but it's about 7 or 8 other ones that are looking very, very, very nice. And we actually went through the chart on one of these coins. Someone asked me, how do I count the coins on Cryptopolis? This is how you do it. The top coin, hold it back so y'all can't see. The top coin is number 1. And we just count it around like a clock, right? So that's 1, that's 6, right? Each segment has 3 coins. So the financial starts like right there, right? That's number 1, that's number 2, and that's number 3. And that's our financial sector. Retail starts with the next 3. Right? Technology starts with the next 3, but 1 and 6, you know, are like 1 is 12, 6 is 6, right? So the coin, for example, let's count the coin we just talked about. Ethereum. 1, 2, 3. This is how we count it. This is how we count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ethereum is an industrial coin. According to the Cryptopolis report, if Bitcoin is gold, then Ethereum is steel. With the new ICO call, including staking and Metropolis, Ethereum will be a major building block of Bitcoin. There you go. That's your free money for the day, right? There's a few others on this list. You know, definitely banging. The 2 this way, the 1 right above ETH and 1 right to the side, bangers, both of them. You know, I'm looking at the one right after it. Both of them. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with either one. One begins with a W, one begins with an A. I like the one with the W, right? I like the one with the W a lot. So there you go. 305. Thank you, sir. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. Before get your mind right, make some money. I tell you, after you make some money, you know, you don't care about the pennies. Right? Bitcoin 8,000. That's pennies. I tell you what, the penny got up real quick. Once you put down 2 and pick up 6, like 305 know how to do. You know what I'm saying? Buy you a nice Jag. You know what I'm saying? Get one for one yourself. Man, if you get 3, you gotta send me one. So just relax, guys. Remember, we all do this in a positive manner. I realize that, you know, the system is intentionally designed to keep us suppressed and stressed, right? But one thing you need is a little bit of success, and then you build that to excess. And that's what we do with the boss method. So here we go. Let's ride this thing on out. See who we got rocking out with us right now. Canada, what's going on? Sydney, Australia, Mr. 305. You know what I'm saying? Holding it down for South Beach. You know, next state on me. Connecticut, Norway, USA, Macon, GA, OH10. What up? Newbridge, Ohio. Players are in the building. Chi-Town. BJ, what's going on? San Fran. And Big Shot said they boss walking. West Coast, St. Lucia. What up? Norway, 1. All day 7:00. That being said, everybody, it's that time of the day signing out. This is the boss, Boy DK. No matter where you stay, from Brazil to the Bay in California, all the way back out through Germany. Monday. Good night, good morning, and good day. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your time. Like, subscribe, and share. Let's build this community of empowerment together, everybody. I don't want to be the only. I don't want y'all coming after me. I want millionaires with this thing from the ground up. That being said, tune in again. Stay cryptic, y'all. Peace.